Hello again and welcome back. Right, before I start, I'd like to thank every single one of you that commented on my last video. I was truly humbled and overwhelmed. Your comments was absolutely lovely and meant the world to us, actually. Honestly, I didn't think anyone would even see the video because I haven't posted for so long. So thank you all so much for that. Really did make this old fella feel quite special. So cheers. And before I get started, while I was off for the year, plenty of people reached out and commented, "Hope you're okay, Stripey," etc, etc. Now, sorry I didn't get back to you or reply. It's purely because I'm constantly getting comments on old videos that I've done, etc. So, and I just didn't want to get involved in all that. So, please accept my apology for anyone who tried to message me while I had the year out and I just didn't reply. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Right. On my last video, I showed that I'd been getting the Agostini. I shouldn't really utter that name out loud. Bob Dylan vinyl collection, and a couple of you showed a bit of interest, so I thought, well, it's Friday night, the wifey's popped round to her friends, so let's just show you where I'm at so far. Now, initially, it was released, I think, in 2018 in Italy, the Agostini. I think it was called the Definitive Collection. There's 41 in this, but I started collecting September last year. Down my local shop was a mono pressing of The Times Are a-Changin. Now, I love Bob Dylan, but I don't know him like I know the Beatles, like I know Pink Floyd, Madness, etc. You know, I just don't. You know, I know the classics, some of the classic albums, as well as Bob Dylan's greatest hits, which I played over and over and over. But I thought this would be a really good opportunity to really dig in deep. So this is a mono pressing, like I said. Now, the actual records sound incredible. Absolutely sound incredible. They all come with, like, do you remember the Beatles vinyl collection? They all come with this little booklet that comes with it. Now, it ain't that fantastic, to be honest with you. It's not even really like a magazine. Like the Beatles one was a bit of a magazine. This is like, it's got a little bit there, and then you open it up, and you get like the cover, a picture of the disc, a few things that happened that year, 1964, this album, and the track listing down that side. So not a great deal, really. Personally, if it was up to me, I would have had a magazine or the cover as a big poster, you know, somehow. That's probably how I would have done it, but that's what they've done. So that's what comes with it. Now, the first one was only £7.99. I mean, even if you weren't going to start collecting them, how could you not want to get this album for £7.99? A mono pressing that sounds incredible. You just would, wouldn't you? So, yeah, really, really pleased. So I thought, why not? Now, I'm doing it with my pal as well. There's two of us doing this collection. I better get through them because there's quite a lot. Well, I'm halfway through, guys. So the second one, Bob Dylan's A Freewheeling. Now, this one's in stereo. Again, sounded fantastic. I will show you one of the records in a minute, but there's a reason why I'll show you a certain one, you'll understand. Right, issue number 3 is just Bob Dylan. Okay, the magazine. I sort of stick them in the back there. Now, I did keep all these, the cards that they come in, because I was hoping I would be able to get these hype stickers off, but I tell you, they're the stickiest of sticky things you've ever stuck. I can't. I've tried the hairdryer to warm up the glue to try and get it off. It won't come off. So until I can figure out. So I did want to keep some of them hype stickers, but. And also in the collection, obviously, I meant to say this at the introduction. They did try and subscribe today, and you get the vinyl record holder, a couple of Bob Dylan books, the magazine. It's like a magazine holder to put them all in. Like, remember the Beatles one that I had? The Agostini one? And obviously if you upgrade to premium, you can get yourself a project turntable. Well, I've already got my Riga, so I weren't too fast. But I was never going to subscribe again, was I? Let's be honest, you know. Right, part 4. Another side to Bob Dylan. Now, this one, I'm going to show you the record. We all know this album. This is probably one of my favourite Dylan albums, Highway 61 Revisited. Now, on the actual label on this one, they all come with a polyvinyl sleeve as well, which is kind of nice. But on the label there, I don't know if you can see that, it says mono, but it's actually a stereo pressing. So in good old-fashioned Agostini style, cock up. But it sounds great though. Lovely. They do sound amazing. This is ideal for if you want to listen to them. Now, obviously, I was a little bit miffed at that because I thought, well, you know, but I did already have Highway 61 Revisited on record. I think I might have shown you it before. And this one is actually a mono pressing. So I've got the stereo and the mono pressing. And this one's on clear vinyl. So I wasn't too disappointed, to be honest. Number 6. Bringing it all back home. John is in the basement, mixing up the medicine. Maggie's Farm. Do you know I first heard Maggie's Farm by the Specials on their second LP? Mr. Tambourine Man, that made famous by the Byrds. All Right, It's All Right Ma, I'm Only Bleeding. That was on the soundtrack to Easy Rider, I do believe. Another classic Dylan album. Sounds terrific as well. Now, mono pressing of Blonde on Blonde. And I do believe, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, this was the very first double LP. Iconic photo, even though it's out of focus. Great, great album. Right, issue number 8, John Wesley Harding. Like I said, at the moment I've just stuck the magazines in the back of the plastic cover. Number 9 is Nashville Skyline. Number 10, New Morning. See, some of these albums I don't know very well. They've only been played once or twice, and then obviously on to the next one, because how we're doing it is we're both picking them up, taking them home, having a play, and getting on the Zoom call and, what do you think of this? Oh, and what do you think of Masters of War, or whatever tracks, you know. So another double album, part 11, Self-Portrait. A lot of people are not too keen on this album. I haven't absorbed it enough to really make judgment, but it sounded great. Not more of a soundtrack really, but for me, it's an essential Dylan album. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid from the Altman film. It's got the classic Knocking on Heaven's Door on here, but it sounds amazing on record. I always knew it would. Because my old CD that I used to have years ago, I always thought it sounded great. It's all the songs that are around Billy, you know, really, the theme of Billy or whatever. But the acoustic guitaring sounds beautiful. Sounds good. Part 13, Before the Flood, Bob Dylan and the Band. Another double album. Part 14, Planet Waves. See, I've got a lot of Bob Dylan to absorb yet, you know. but what a great way to do it. The Basement Tapes, part 15. A lot of people's favourite Bob Dylan album, Blood on the Tracks. One of my favourites, Reuben Carter and the Hurricane. Brilliant, brilliant song. Love that. Part 17 that was. So we're getting close to the end, guys. Part 18, Hard Rain. Part 19, Street Legal. And finally, well, so far, Slow Train Coming. Now, my mate's played this one. I haven't played my one yet. Part 20. This is apparently the first of 3 of his Christian albums, I do believe. The next one's coming up. I can't remember what that one's called now. It's probably on this bit of paper. Oh, Saved. That's the next one coming out. And then I think after that, it's A Shot of Love. They're the 3 Christian albums. So I've still got a long way to go. Like, I'm not quite. I'm on number 20. There's 41. And the end one is Triplicate. So that's a triple album. But obviously there's Tempest. There's still quite a lot to go. Modern Times, Together Through Life. There's a few. No Mercy. But it's a fantastic way to get into Bob Dylan. Or if you are a Bob Dylan fan, they sound incredible. They really, really do. So I'm really enjoying this collection. Now, I was having an R-in at one point whether I should carry on, because in good old the Agostini fashion, they've put the price up a couple of months ago. They're saying we're having a little bit of trouble with stuff. Everyone's having problems with deliveries these days, it seems. So they're having problems, so they've decided to put it up by £1, which is okay, I suppose. But it kind of niggled me. You don't do it halfway through a collection. But, you know, it is what it is. And the date started going a little bit out of whack. So the next issue is on the 13th of July, which is next Wednesday. 3 weeks after issue 20. So it's kind of got a little bit messed up. But I suppose that's because they're changing the price on the front there, on the labels. That won't come off. I thought it'd be nice to have the hype sticker stuck on the front of them, but for the love of me, I can't get them off. So yeah, there you go. That is where I'm up to so far with a Bob Dylan vinyl collection by Agostini. Obviously, I'm getting them from my local shop. They're normally they're every other Wednesday with no drama. So, have any of you guys got involved in this, or have you bought the odd one? What do you think of the sound of them? Let me know in the comments down below. I probably am obviously going to carry on with the collection. I mean, 41 Bob Dylan records at the end of it. And I don't think that's all of them. I think he's had over 50. Anyway, I've been waffling on way too long. So, if you like this sort of video, do give it a thumbs up or whatever. I do appreciate all the love and the comments that you sent in the last video, guys. It really did mean a lot to me. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care, people.